Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Rockin' Row, Row Evans. Here we go.
Some people say the grass is always greener on the other side. I choose to keep to myself, where the music can stay alive. Some people say the world is a little brighter on the other side. Ooh, just to keep my shades on. Turn out all the lights, and I sing to myself now. I sing to myself now. I sing to myself now, and I sing. I sing to myself now. Sing to myself now. Just look into the mirror. Discover who you might be. Is it the ugly truth or someone looking down on you? Ooh, 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 ooh. If that's what you believe, yeah. This is called Sing to Myself. I said money isn't always the answer. No, 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 no. And beauty ain't always the price. So I just keep to myself. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Where the music can stay alive. Sing to myself now. I sing to myself now. Sing to myself now, and I sing. I sing to myself now. Sing to myself now. I sing to myself now. Me, myself, and I. Huh, huh. I said angel on the right side, devils on the left, tossing coins, see who's best. Daisies and daffodils, airplanes in the sky, little children always wondering why. There's a long train coming to take me away from all that's crazy in this world, all that takes me away. I said trees grow by the season, flowers grow by the season. You can get up and leave for no damn reason. I Look at the world with roaming eyes. Wonder what's next on this long and lonely ride. There's a long train a-coming to take me away from all that's crazy in this world, all that drives me insane. Ha! Ha! There's a long train a-coming to take me away from all that's crazy in this world, and all that drives me insane.
Hello and welcome to another edition of Talkin' Tunes. I am your host, Frank Walsh. Thanks for tuning in today. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the lady whom you just heard has been on the show before, and actually this is her third performance, so she is joining the Three-Peat Offenders Club. She is someone who loves to get out and play in the local music scene. She writes her own songs. She's involved in spiritual healing and empathy and helping people, and she is just one heck of a lady. So it gives me great pleasure to reintroduce to you Miss Rockin' Ro Evans. Rockin' Ro.
Hi, Frank.
Thanks for being here again.
Oh, Frank, you're such a sunshine today.
Oh, I tell you, and we have a cloudy day. You know, I think
do,
there's
we
a song
do.
in there, right?
Yeah,
you know, I've got
sunshine on a cloudy day.
sunshine on a
On my
cloudy day.
cloudy day.
So, this is your third time here. The first time you came here, you were with a couple of fellas, and we had a nice little band going.
Yeah, it was a
Then
nice 9-year run with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice Ed Hershey and
Yeah.
Rick Carden.
Rick Carden.
Rick Carden, he got married and went his merry way, and we wish him well.
Yeah.
And Ed went his own way. He decided to do another project, and as well as Aaron, he went his own way as well. Aaron Carr, and I've decided to go solo. I took a little hiatus after that situation, and I'm looking
been a
for
while.
band members.
I know.
Actually, I'm thinking of doing a Rockin' Joplin project.
You're a rockin',
yeah,
you got
a
that
Rockin'
Joplin look
Joplin.
to you, you know.
So, looking to find some members, so if you're interested, I'm sure they're going to post my information at the end, probably.
Yeah,
But,
we'll put all that contact
I'm going
info there.
solo. I'm looking to find myself in pubs and restaurants, perhaps some clubs in Boston. As far as what I've been doing,
Yeah.
I've been scoping out new people, like going to do clubs and checking out some dead tribute bands and just tribute bands out there and going to concerts. And just doing open mic nights. On Tuesdays, I go to an open mic night with Walter Kearney up in Warrens in Attleboro. And basically, that's what I've been doing. And
And you've been writing songs too.
Writing
You've been
songs
writing. So you
again.
wrote a song when you walked in here today. You got here ahead of me, and you wrote a song.
I was inspired. I don't know what the weird thing was. My friend Erin Rolfe was here, and she's helping me out today. And we sat down, and she's like, gave me my guitar. I wrote a song here. It's called Where Should I Go From Here?
Very cool.
And we've had some losses. Some musicians of my friends have passed away. And I decided to write a song, and I'm not going to play it today because, I'll just jumble the words because I just wrote it today. Or I could ad-lib, but I'm not going to do that either. But you'll probably hear it. Maybe, I don't know, it might come out.
Who knows? This is a very free-form show.
But you are going to, you're actually, that was beautiful, and we'll see what happens.
Cool. And the other last time you were on here with our good friend Schwendy Robertson, you know.
I know.
We were doing a little fundraiser, and
Yeah.
you and Sharon got up and played a
it was
couple
fun.
of
It was
different
fun.
songs. But let's talk about your music a little bit. I know that when you were here before, you had your own band. Your band kind of broke up, and then you were doing some solo stuff. And how would you say that your music has either stayed the same or changed or evolved since the last time you were here? What's new with that?
I've gone to a different kind of place. I'm working with David Becker, and he's a friend of mine, and we go in and out of varied instruments in his studio, and we are going probably into like a different realm.
Okay.
Almost like a Pink Floyd-ish, rockish, bluish kind of thing.
Okay.
Look Out Below is our new song. I won't be doing that today, but you can probably find it on the internet in a couple of months. It's a tracking of my vocals, which I've never done before. And I've gone in the studio and I've actually done 12 songs, guys. 12 songs. And I'm going to be doing some tracking on that as well. And hopefully it'll be finished by the end of the year.
Yeah, get that
We'll
CD
see, 'cause
out.
money is very tight, and it
Yeah.
costs money to do CDs.
It does. It does.
But if you meet the right people, you never know.
Yeah. Now, do you have a place to record your CD? Have you gone that
it's
far?
actually recorded, and Joel at Red Devil Recording did that for me, and it was last year. So it's taken me a while to get this done, but it will be done. It will be done, and they will come.
Now, how similar or different is it? You said you've gone off in a little bit of a direction. How would you say that your music has
It's
changed?
more a mind effect rather than like a folk or rock that I've been doing.
Okay.
The music you heard before
Yeah.
is a twisted kind of folky funk from eras and eras where we were on before. Not eras, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Months and years, and the 9 years I was with them. And we just perfected it and fixed it and modeled it, and now it's perfected and all of it's done and finished, and it's just me.
No, I see that you're out and about. I know that you're a huge Grateful Dead fan, huge Janis Joplin fan, and how easy or difficult is it to adjust your voice and adjust your make that kind of a change going from one style of music that you were doing and then shifting into another kind of music? Is that difficult on your voice, or is it easy to make those changes? You roify it.
That's why I'm called Rock and Roll.
Ah, well, I frankify everything.
There you go.
Right?
I rollify everything. I take it and make it my own.
Okay.
Not take it and make it my own, but
Right.
I
So you put your own twist on it.
I twist everything.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do it like it's done, and I just take things and do it the way I'm comfortable with.
Right, because some of the people you do, like Joplin. I mean, nobody can be Joplin. Nobody can be the Dead. You talked about Pink Floyd and all those kind of things. Nobody can do that.
You hit notes that you never thought you could hit.
Right.
And then your throat goes, and you can't do that song.
Right.
You can damage your vocal cords. And
Right.
I've seen it, and I felt it, and I've done it.
Right.
So you know your limits.
Now, when you sing and you perform, do you try to, let's say when you're doing Joplin, do you try to become Joplin? I mean, do you feel Joplin? Do you try to become her rather than just sing like her?
My friend said that she felt like Janis took me over one night.
Really? Okay.
So don't think I'm crazy, guys.
No,
really, it did happen.
We're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
I was doing karaoke, and I don't drink, and I don't, whatever. And I really felt like the feeling I felt, I did feel it. And I felt like she was inside, like a part of me she was inside me. And the growling and the feeling of the roughness was there. But I felt it the next morning.
Now, do you think that was intentional on your part, or was that just spontaneous, that you almost didn't realize that you were doing that?
I didn't realize it. And sometimes when I sing certain songs, like when we did the Mercedes-Benz,
right.
It was fun.
Right.
And it took me over, and I loved when you did the verse and made up your own.
Right. Yeah, you're going to be putting me on the spot a little bit later with that. And the reason that interests me is because I did an interview with James Montgomery, the great, great harmonica player and everything. And I did a backstage interview with him, and he was literally on fire this night. He was transcendent. And I said to him, I said, James, I said, where did that come from? Where did that come from?
He's amazing.
And he said, honestly, and it kind of took him back a little bit, and he goes, honestly, Frank, he says, I don't know. Yeah. He says, I don't know. he said, it's like something comes down and touches you, and Ricky King Russell was there too. He said, like something comes down and touches you on the forehead, and you just do it. And then he said that many times that he had watched some of his tape performances and couldn't believe that he was hitting the notes, performing the way he was performing, and then he tried to emulate that and couldn't do it. And he just didn't know where it was coming from. That
like
power,
a shine of light
that
to him.
power came into him and just kind of took over him. So that's why I was interested in asking you about, do you become Janis? You know, because some people, I mean, there are cover bands, and you've seen them, that they perform and they do good covers. And there are people maybe like yourself, I haven't really seen you put the show on with Janis, where someone becomes that person, and even though they're doing the same material, that spirit that comes out and that feeling that comes out, it's like, wow, that's Janis Joplin incarnate.
Well, that's why I don't want to be the Rockin' Joplin is not all about Janis.
Right.
We want Grace Slick. We want Joni Mitchell.
Exactly, right.
And you know, like Leonard Skinner. But again, Roify.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly.
I'm not Leonard Skinner.
Right.
You know, I'm not. You know, obviously Joni Mitchell. She's amazing.
Right.
But we want to do the era 60s to 70s. I think it'd be fabulous.
Right.
And
you want to build a
guy
band
in
around
there,
that.
yeah.
You want to build a band around
And
that.
throw a guy in there, you know, and do harmonies. And then my friend's like, well, why don't you do like a acoustic chick band? You know,
Yeah.
we don't know what we're doing.
Right.
You know?
But the thing is that, you know, you keep doing it, even though, you know, you're not stuck in a quagmire somewhere with, you know, like a writer's block and you can't write or you can't perform, and at least you're doing it.
Yeah, and music is a healer. And,
you know?
And I just want to put out that on Facebook, you see rock and roll all the time, and white light and healing is my quote, because music is a healing instrument. And and even if you're just singing and you can't sing, you're still giving it to someone that loves to hear it. So if you can spread that, I mean, that's a beautiful thing. Even if you just listen to music, it heals you and soothes you and takes that stress away. So I just wanted to say that. It's a very good thing for pain as well. And, you know, white light and healing, guys.
Now, let's talk about that a little bit, you know, because, you know, you definitely are an empath.
Yeah.
And
I don't say that. People say that to me.
But you know, you are an empath. I mean, that was my, you know, if I'm wrong, correct me, but I would say that, you know, you're an empath.
I definitely feel feelings.
Yes.
I definitely feel for people. And then people say I'm an empath because I can feel for people. And a lot of people feel for people. And I'm glad people do, because then you can feel a special bond with people. And I enjoy playing for people that are in the hospital. And I'm thinking of going for music therapy. I really think that's the calling I have now.
Mm-hmm. And as far as, you know, that goes, that must be very, very draining on you.
I had an experience a couple weeks ago. It is draining, but oh my God, the reward you have.
No, the reward, but I mean, but physically draining,
yeah.
because I mean, you know, you're taking your energy and transferring positives and negative energies and all of that stuff that goes through you. You know, I mean, I'm into that stuff a little bit, and I know that there are times where I get involved in that a little bit. It's tiring. It gets tiring, and again, the reward is there.
Yeah,
but it's like, wow.
And I don't know if everybody out there knows, but I have fibromyalgia, and I just want to put out that if you have people that have fibromyalgia, let them have a break. That's all I have to say.
Right.
Just let them have a break and understand. Read about it, because it is
Well,
a very
tell them a
known
little bit
disease
about
now.
it. You know, for those who may not know what it is, just give a little definition of.
It's a chronic fatigue disease. It's an immune deficiency disease. It's a disease of chronic pain every day. We really try hard, and some people don't. Some people have pain all the time. Some people don't. Some people have it in different places, and I just want to put that awareness out there. Just, you know, let them have a break. It's a very hard disease. It's like, and everybody has different pain, and it's not MS. It's a different disease, and everybody has pain. Everybody has different degrees of pain. Everybody has chronic pain. Everybody has pain. Everyone has mental anguish. There's different pain for everybody. So just give everybody a break. That's all I have to say.
Now,
White light and healing.
Not being an expert on that, you know, that is real physical pain caused, you know, from the body. It's not psychological.
No,
it's not a psychological
at
pain.
all.
It's real pain.
I have friends that really suffer badly from it, and then
joints, nerves,
everything.
you know?
And I'll tell you, if I didn't have music, I don't know what I'd do.
Right.
And everyone needs an outlet, and some people don't have it.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to give them that outlet.
What do you do, you know, when you need to step back and you've hit that little bottom there and say, wow, you know, I am drained, or, you know, I don't have a lot of energy. How do you regenerate yourself? What do you do to regenerate yourself? I knew that was coming. That was a softball right down the middle.
My guitar, and if not, I journal, or I help somebody, and it's rewarding.
Mm-hmm.
It just to see someone smile is a reward.
Mm-hmm. Now,
and that's why I want to go into musical therapy.
Okay. Now, again, I can relate to this a little bit, and correct me if I'm wrong, but people probably look at you as you're all together, you're the healer, you're the fixer, and all that other kind of stuff, and you're kind of a rock for many people, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
that they look to you.
Yeah, and everybody has their rock.
Right, but where do you go? Other than your guitar, do you have that outlet? You know, because I find it difficult sometimes where, you know, I'll help people, but rarely does someone come up and say, Frank, how are you doing?
Yeah,
how are you doing?
I have peeps, and my peeps know who their peeps are.
So you have that reciprocity,
right,
where
exactly.
people will drain that out of you, and you need to vent.
Yeah, I vent.
And you need to talk.
Yeah,
That's good.
It's not till recently that I've been starting to vent. I understand my friends know who I am now. And I would say, hi, peeps. Hello, peeps.
Right.
And I put that on Facebook often. When I post, Facebook to me is not to gossip. Facebook to me is not to fight. Again, people look at me like I'm strange, but white light and healing is what I put out there. Mm-hmm. Positivity. I'm not into politics on Facebook. No negative. One post was negative, and everybody said, what's going on with Roseanne? You know, rock and roll. Sometimes I forget to put rock and roll, but people know who I am. And I'm not saying that I'm awesome or wonderful or some being that's incredible. But I like to post white light and healing because I believe everybody needs music in their life and positivity. And music is positivity. Cool. And so is art and anything that makes you happy. And that's why I want to put together a band again, because I love to make people smile.
Cool.
And music makes people smile.
Are you a reader? Are you a reader? A reader, books. Read
books.
Oh
no, I don't read books.
You don't draw from a lot of people.
Occasionally, I will read a book, and I'll read the whole thing if I can't put it down, and that's the kind of book I like. So if you have an idea of a book, please post it on my PM.
No, so I ask because so it's obvious. The reason I ask is that do you draw a lot of your empathy and techniques and so forth from other people, or all the stuff that you do comes from you? It all kind of flows through you.
It's weird. My mom had said that when I was little, I used to do different unique things, that like find things and have visions, and so. It's very interesting that you asked me this, and I'm not crazy. I'm just letting you all know. I'm really not crazy.
Damn it! I thought you were.
Frank always thought I was.
I just changed my opinion of your role.
I'm a musician. I'm not a guitarist. I'm a vocalist. I'm not strange, but you may think I am. And this is a really interesting interview because I didn't really think we would talk about this.
But you're doing so well with it.
I know. The last interview was really bad for me.
Really?
Yeah, I was very uncomfortable.
Not ours.
No, it was just, I was nervous, and this is a very good interview for me.
Good.
I'm really serious.
Good.
I feel very comfortable today.
Well, thank you. Because, it always, I'm a music lover, as you know. I've never played an instrument. I can sing a little bit.
You're never too old to learn.
Exactly. But, it always fascinates me where people's core is and what their passions are and where their creativity comes from, and, how they take that and share it with other people. And with you, it just seems like it comes so naturally. It doesn't seem to have any pretense there. You're what you see is what you get.
I just have really weird things happen to me. I've had my friend who's a musician pop into my life for like 10 minutes. He stayed at my house, and we wrote a song, and then he went to get sober. Just weird stuff happens in my life, and no one really understands that I have these people until they meet them. And it's just, they don't believe the stories until they meet these people, and they're like, oh my God, you're so weird. It's like,
Right.
So it's just, music comes to me when I need it the most. Like, it's just weird that, like, you asked me to do this, because I've had the craziest week, month, year last year.
Right.
And I'm here, and it's like, wow. So, and yeah. And
Well, the
just-
universe was speaking to us, and
Exactly.
I guess, you know.
Well, we always had that connection anyway.
We always did. We
Yeah.
always did.
And your wife, too. Very
Laura.
connected.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my Laura, my sweetheart, you know, and,
Yeah.
and Laura's very empathic, you know.
Yeah,
Laura
exactly.
has the power.
Yeah, when
She
I
has
met
the
her.
yeah, she has the power, and she has very strong healing capabilities, you know. She's got the power in the hands.
I think
and,
everybody has a
and the
little
two
bit
of
of
us,
empath.
the two of us.
I wouldn't, like I said, I wouldn't say I'm an empath. I would say that I'm a person that has very, very deep feelings for people. Because if you say you're an empath, it's not really. I don't even know how to explain it. But I never said I was an empath. I just said I'm very strong for people.
Well, you're empathetic.
I'm
then.
empathetic, yes.
Right.
I really am. And I don't mind being empathetic.
Let me just go one little step further. Is that, you know, sometimes people, and I don't think it's you, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that some people who have that kind of, you know, spirituality, if you would, or those feelings, that it's, you know, the world is you know, roses and rainbows, and you know, when things go wrong, or you know, when people hurt them, or things in their life go wrong, rather than facing them and realizing what they are, and dealing with that issue, whether you get angry, mad, sad, happy, glad, or whatever, you know, rather than just say, oh, you know, it's okay, you know, it's okay, like turn the other cheek type of thing. How much of that is you versus some of these real issues that come up where you have to face them, and you know, how much do you turn the other cheek rather than?
I hold a lot in.
Do you?
Oh, yeah. You can ask all my friends. I hold it in a lot. Because I don't like confrontation.
Right. That's usually part of it.
Confrontation is the worst thing for me.
Right.
The worst.
But you know, you have to sometimes, you know,
Sometimes you
and
have
I'm
to
not
let it
playing
out.
shrink here, but you know, sometimes you differentiate confrontation, which is conversation.
I take confrontation and I put it in.
Put it
my
into your
music,
music,
yeah.
and it definitely shows.
So, you know.
Well, let's shift back to your music, and let's talk a little bit about, you know, you were spontaneously writing a song here. Where do you draw your inspiration from? Does it come to you spiritually or emotionally, or does it come to you through your head and say, hey, you know, I see that, I'm going to write a song? Or do these kind of
Well, I
things
started,
imbue on you?
this weird thing this morning as I'm getting ready. And I'll tell you, I'm not wearing, I usually wear just lipstick. And today I can't even wear lipstick because I forgot to put lipstick on. And here I am going, oh my God, I'm gonna be late, I'm gonna be late, I'm late. And I'm always thinking I'm gonna be late. And I woke up at 8 o'clock this morning thinking I was, yeah.
Middle
I
of the
am
night for a musician.
I am a musician who doesn't really care about what she looks like. I do try to dress as much as I can as a musician, but I am just who I am. I'm a unique person, and I love my peeps.
You have a lot of friends.
I love my peeps.
You have a lot of friends.
I love who follows me on Facebook. I love who follows me when I play out. I love my friends. I love people that surround me. I love my tribe. I love everybody who's in my life. And I hope I have no enemies.
Who would?
You know what I'm saying?
Who would be against you? But
Yeah.
it's amazing, like, you know, over the years that, you know, so many of our mutual friends and so many things that have
I
intertwined.
know, we intertwined so
you know,
much.
with a lot of our friends, and
Because
that,
they're like,
you know,
oh my God, you know Frank Walsh.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you know this guy.
you know, Ro, and you know, like
Yeah.
we have so many mutual friends that, you know, I've met through you, you've met through me.
Yeah, they don't
you
even
know.
use my name anymore.
Yeah.
It's just rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Or Row. I'll go to a club, they'll be like, oh, it's rock and roll. And it's like, I don't have an identity anymore.
Exactly.
My intent, and even my mother calls me Row.
Yeah.
She don't call me Rosanna.
Your mother's a great woman. But I think,
Hi, Mom. Hi, Dad.
we've been talking a lot here. I think it's time that
Hi, my brothers.
the folks at home, get to hear you play a little bit.
Yeah, definitely.
So you're going to get up there and you're going to play a couple of numbers for
Yeah,
us. So
Definitely.
yeah, so ladies and gentlemen, I want you to sit back and relax and listen to Rockin' Row. Row Evans. We'll be right back.
Yes, thank you.
You know how someone leaves you? It doesn't matter if it's a friend, boyfriend, girlfriend. And you get that deep scratching, aching, soul touching, scratching. Mother, rockin' blues. Well, I'm going to tell you all about how I feel. Since you left me, baby, I've been lonely, cold, and tired. Since you left me, baby, you're no longer by my side. I've got the deep down blues from my head to my shoes. Got the aching, scratching blues. Got the deep down mother rockin' blues. Got the deep down mother rockin' blues. Since you left me, baby, since you left me, baby, since you left me, baby, you're no longer around. Since you left me, baby, since you left me, baby, since you left me, baby, it's time I've moved on. I've got the deep down blues from my head to my shoes. Got the aching, scratching blues. Got the deep down mother rockin' blues. Got the deep down mother rockin' blues. I've got the deep down blues from my head and my head and my head to my shoes. I've got the aching, scratching blues. I got a deep down mother rockin' blues. Got the deep down mother rockin' blues. Thank you, guys. Sometimes I get so lonely I could cry. And then sometimes I get so lonely I just gotta get high. And then I remember the soul kisses that are drifting on by. Some days they drag on and on and on and on and on and on, and then there are some days they are so long. But then I remember the soul kisses that are drifting on by. Oh yeah. I said, somewhere somebody out there needs a healing prayer. White light and healing. Somewhere somebody out there needs a healing prayer. And then I'll deliver the soul kisses in the, you know what? In the, yes, in the air. Don't tell me how to live my life, or who I am within, who I'm supposed to be now, 'cause I'm the one chasing dreams day after day, week after week, and I'm hiding from myself, holding back the tears, fighting my fears. Need to cherish what I have today. Let the wind blow across my face and across my lips. I want that sweet touch, that gentle caress. I will surrender myself for an everlasting kiss. Take away the pain so I can smile again. need to feel whole again. Yeah, and take the pain from my heart. That's why the cages me in, cages me in, and I can't fight anymore. I'm wearing thin. You're gonna win. Need to cherish what I have today. Let the wind blow across my face and across my lips. I want that sweet touch, that gentle caress. I will surrender myself for an everlasting kiss. Chasing dreams, hiding from myself, holding back the tears. That's your everlasting kiss.
Beautiful. I could feel you. I could feel it. It's beautiful.
Ro, you did not disappoint. You did not
Frank.
disappoint.
You did not either.
Thank you, thank you. I mean, that was that was amazing. That was amazing. You know, those songs, and I told you at home, folks, that she has a very unique voice, and I think that you could feel the energy and the passion and the real Ro coming out in those songs. But Ro, having been here before, I think you probably know that one of the disadvantages of the show is the clock.
I know.
You know, and
Tick,
things
tick, tick,
and
tick.
things wind down. So, you know, with what time we have left, why don't you let the folks at home once again know how they can get a hold of you,
Sure.
and then maybe talk about some of the places where you go, because you frequent some, you know,
Yeah.
some of the places
Well,
quite
actually,
a
I was
bit.
on hiatus, but I'm going to start doing the open mic nights. I'm going to try to hit Quincy. I'm going to try to hit Boston. Again, PM me because I really am out of the
So
circuit.
Facebook probably is the best way
I'm
to
out
get a hold of you.
I'm out of the circuit, so please PM me if there's any open mic nights that I might be good at after you hear the music.
Right.
If you're interested, you know, you need me to, need someone in this genre of music to come play at your club.
Play at a party, play at a
Yeah,
birthday,
exactly,
bar
anything.
mitzvahs, weddings.
And if anyone's out there who would like to join in the jamboree with me or just jam and see if you want to jam with me and start a band, please feel free. My name's Rockin' Ro, and my email is dementedpoet@yahoo.com, and you can reach me there or just on my Facebook, which is Ro Evans. And I think I scratched that one out.
Cool.
You know, just keep trucking and white light and healing.
Yeah, we're going to have all that
Peace.
stuff on the screen.
Definitely.
Any shout outs you want to give to anybody?
Yeah, actually, I have a lot of shout outs.
Let it rip. Let it rip.
Peace to my tribe and keep trucking. And shout out to my parents, my brothers, and my brother from another mother, Steve Palmer, my friend Erin just everybody who's helped me along. I've had a really hard month, and I've lost a lot of people last year, and it's just been a really hard year. And I'll say that my brother from another is in the rehab right now. He had a stroke about 3 days ago, and I really hope he recovers with great steps and bounds. He's a fighter, but and anybody else who's lost anybody. I mean, you know, White Light and Healing, man, it's a hard battle. And I don't know, you know, keep trucking on. I have. And thanks again, Frank.
Well, that's all you can do, Ro.
And to everybody, you know,
Yeah.
shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Well, that's all you can do, you know, and I think that, you know, you are a real, genuine person, and I think that the music world and the club scene and everybody else probably has missed you for the past year or so.
Yeah,
And
I've missed you guys.
I know,
missed
and you need to get back out there because, you know,
Yeah.
you have the voice, you have the stage presence, you have everything going for you. So hopefully, you know, you'll watch this today, and maybe that'll light that fire a little bit more, and you'll get out there and
come
play
in
for
here,
us
lit
more.
the fire. I really, you will hear the new song. It's called "Where Do I Go From Here?"
Yeah,
And it's cool.
Cool.
It's about my mind, you know.
great.
It was the weirdest thing coming in here, and you were like, what the? You know.
Strange things happens in here. We always have fun, and you know, and I always say that, you know, I really don't rehearse this. I really don't rehearse. I come in with maybe a question or two in my head, but I just try to take it wherever it goes. And you know, I think that, you know, your honesty and your openness today really came through.
Well, I appreciate it. Like I said, I wasn't ready for an interview like that. You kind of spooked me out a little bit.
Yeah, but you done good, huh?
I actually, I feel comfortable.
You feel a little good, don't you?
For the last couple of interviews, I was like,
Right.
kind of tipping over my tongue, you know,
Cool.
tired tongue.
Well, as you know, we probably wouldn't be able to do this show without our expert director in the booth, Roxanne Morse.
Woo!
You know, she pushes the buttons and makes us look pretty, and our other director, Laureen Kubek, is doing her civic duty today, so she is not in the booth, but we miss her just the same.
Yeah.
And I want to thank everybody here at SMAC. And once again, I want to thank you, Ro, because I wouldn't be able to do the show
Well, I am
without
blessed.
having
Am I going the right
guests.
way?
You're
I am
the right way.
blessed to have everybody in my life. And my shirt says it. Oh,
Well, Ro-
wait, it's blessed, I think. I don't know which way it is, but it is across, you know, that area. Did not mean that, but it is.
Thank you, Ro.
Thank you, Frank.
So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, thanks for tuning in. Thanks to Roxanne Morse. Thanks to everybody here at SMAC. I am Frank Walsh, and as always, tune in and tune on. So, Ro, we got a little bit of time to kill here with a little bit of practice here before you get up and play. So, what are you
I'm
going?
sorry, that was evil laugh.
Yeah, what are you going to play?
I'll play and sing, but what are you gonna sing?
Is this what you're going to throw on me, like we had talked about before? You really are going to lay that on me?
A Mercedes-Benz.
Oh God!
I think
I
you
tell
sound
ya,
pretty good. It's an easy
I-
song, man.
It is. I don't know all the words, so I may have
That's
to
okay.
ad lib
I
some
think
of
you
it.
should
Ready?
ad-lib.
All right, I'm gonna. All right, we're gonna jump.
You know what?
I'll do the first first.
You're
I'll
gonna
do
Frankify.
I'm gonna Frank. I'm good. There you go. I just like I cook Frankifying, so I'm gonna sing
He
Frankifying.
Frankified, cookifies.
There you go. All right.
So now he's
okay, here
gonna
we go. So I'll
Frankify
do the first verse, and you
Mercedes-Benz.
jump into the second one. All right?
Okay, ready?
Ready?
Oh,
Oh Lord, won't you buy? No, I got a different key. Ready? I can put my voice on.
oh, oh, Lord.
That's too high for me.
Oh, Lord.
I'll get it. Just jump it.
Ready?
Just keep going up.
Oh, Lord.
Won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsches. I must make amends.
Worked hard all my lifetime.
To how this song ends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz?
Oh, Lord. Won't you buy me a color
TV?
Dialing $4 is trying to find me. I'll wait for delivery each day until 3. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a color TV? Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town? I'm counting on you, Lord. Please don't let me down. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a night on the town?
I'm glad
Lord,
that the
won't you buy
camera
me?
was only on you. 'Cause I don't know the words, I don't know what to do. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz? And hurry up, keep playing, I hope this song ends.
Ready?
Oh Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes-Benz?
My friends all drive Porsches,
I must make amends.
Worked hard all my lifetime with no help from my friends. Oh Lord, won't you buy me a
Mercedes-Benz. All right. I've made fool of myself in the past, but I don't think it's big as this.
That's awesome.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
See, you had fun today, didn't you?
I had fun, and we're going to have a little bit of more fun.
Definitely.
All right.